Well, howdy y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I am Strickling, and we are back with another episode of Seaopolis Submerged 2. We're going to kind of jump right into it today. I'm looking forward to starting this next section of our quests. It involves the totemic mod, which I've never dealt with before, so I'm curious to see how that works. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Alright, so at the end of last episode, we finished up the keys section of the quest book, so we got this section entirely completed. We did get the keys for the big room, the deep room, and the long room, and we're now on to the totemic section. We did get bronze, and that was about as far as we got. I do want to take a look here at the CC1 chapter. So we actually get iron coins, but we can submit, like this one, you can submit 256 leaves, 128 planks, and you can get different rewards and stuff. So I think that's kind of cool too for chapter 1, chapter 2, etc. So I think that's kind of neat that you can get those extra coins there. But let's see. So with the totemic mod, we have different ways to, like, it looks like move items around. We have importers, exporters, and a connector. We have the multi-block controller. It allows for a lot of flexibility. Casting has information using guide me. And then we have the multi-block solidifier. So we have those things as well. But let's go ahead and grab our big room key. So let's put some of this stuff away for now. Right. I'm just going to put most of this away. And then we have, that's the long sphere key. Where's the big room key? Let's see. There it is. Big sphere key. So I think we'll expand this direction. And it's kind of cool. It shows you like what it's going to look like if you use it. But I think we'll go ahead and do the big sphere. That way we have a lot of room. This cannot be used at this height. Try going lower. Interesting. I don't have a key down here. Or a keyhole. Okay. Maybe we need the other key first. Like a deep sphere key first. Looks like that goes down pretty deep. So if we open this up. Alright, that is pretty deep. This is all glass that we can walk on. Ooh, there's a structure down there. If you look, see it? That's kind of cool. Neat. I'm assuming at some point we'll probably be able to swim in the water without it killing us. I'm a little worried about that giant fin, though. That looks like something from Ice and Fire, so that's a little worrisome. But anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. So we can fall down here, but I have no way to get back up or anything like that. So let's see what we can do. We only have a few planks. We have some logs. Because we're going to have to build like a staircase. Of course, it's raining. Let's see. So, let's go back over here. I do need some more torches. Let's see. We've got stick. Do I have any coal? I think I have coal. Yeah, I do. Alright, we have some coal ore pieces as well. So we can get 2 more coal. Alright, we're not going to use them all. We'll use 4, maybe 5. That should be fine. And then we can make torches. And then we can turn those torches into invisible lights. So that gives us 40 invisible light. And Let's see. So, first of all, let's put down our invisible lights. So it's not so dark in here. All right. There we go. And then I guess we're going to just have to start kind of building downward and see how this goes. Now, can I do this easily? Okay, well, we lost one already. Oops. All right, we are... maybe I could do it here. Okay. Like this. So far, so good. All right. One too low. There we go. Okay. That's glass. All right. No. Let's try that again. All right. So far, so good. All right, I think we're doing all right. Let's see. All right. We need our invisible light. All right. That. And like that. All right, so that gets us to this level. I don't need that one. We need that. Okay. Not bad. All right, let's put down some invisible lights here so we could see again. One of these. One of those. All right. And we've got our bottom area here, just like on the other side. So let's put one there, one there, one there, and one there. All right. Not too shabby. I think we're doing all right. Let's see. What's the best way to get back up here? Like that. Okay, cool. All right. So now we have a deep room. I should be able to put a big sphere also. There we go. Look at that. And we've already got mobs. Didn't think that one through entirely, so let's close up our gap here before we get attacked, because those are spooters. I don't have a weapon on me, really. I've got my stone axe, but that's not anything super special. Let's see. All right. That's good. Go back up here. All right. And then we've got... Ooh, we almost just ran into that rain. Definitely did not think that one through. All right. Awesome. So we definitely have expanded our area here. Aw, look at the rainbow. It's so purty. Isn't that purty? All right. So... Wow. That's big. We got mobs, though, which is maybe a good thing that we have mobs. Maybe not. I'm not entirely sure yet. We're not going to really use that section yet because, A, it's not lit up, and B, I don't really have a huge need for that area yet, but it's nice to have since we had the key. That's a nice big area. All right. The other one, we had the deep one. Oh, and then we had the long one. That's right. Long was the other. Okay. All right, so let's take a look. What do we need? So we need the totem whittling knife. Carving logs into totems. Use shift and scroll to choose a type of totem to carve. The first carve needs to be a totem base. Okay, so we need to make a whittling knife, which means we need 1 bronze, 1 flint, and 2 sticks. I know we've got flint. We have plenty of sticks. And we should have, yeah, I would say we should have bronze. Okay. So then we should be able to make our whittling knife. Okay. Sneak and right click or scroll to change carving. So I think I'm going to need more logs. I don't think it works on planks. Let's just grab a couple logs just to be safe. Our magenta sapling. And oh, we still have our tree grower on us. So let's do that. Tree grower. Chop it down. All right. Nice. And I know we dropped something down here, didn't we? What did we drop down here? I thought we did. Like a sapling or something, but apparently not. All right. Go back up here. And now let's go to the bottom here. I think we're going to put it all the way at the bottom because it looks like we're going to be summoning animals. So I think it's going to be best to do it down here. So let's see. Put this here, and then I have my whittling knife, and we whittled a totem base. Okay. So, oh, I see. Wolf or totem base bat. Bat. Blaze. Shift and buffalo, cow, enderman, horse, ocelot, pig, rabbit, spider, squid, wolf, and totem base. Okay. Interesting. So we got our whittling knife, and we got the totem base. Now we need the totemic staff. Right-click on a totem base for information. Left-click to cancel ceremonies. Okay. So, it says to right-click, but nothing happens. Oh, do we need to make the totemic staff first? That makes sense. So we need leaves and some sticks. All right. Hop on back up here. And then I need leaves. Do we have some? We do. So it's the totemic staff. All right. Cool. Now we need a flute. Okay, so flute. Got that. Wasn't too hard. We need a wind chime. So we need some copper. I think I'm going to need to make more copper. I need the ingot mold. We have this thing. So we'll smelt all that down into the liquid form or molten form. Some molten copper. And then in here, we need the ingot mold. All right. And then that'll start making the copper ingots. Nice. All right. Cool. Now, what do we need? Oh, yeah, the wind chime. Wind chime. Okay. We get 2 more wind chimes. Nice. Totemic has various instruments that can be used to create music for ceremonies. Each different type of instrument has a limit. If you see white particles during a ceremony from an instrument, it means it will no longer help to fill up the bar. Okay. Ceremonies and magical rituals, which can be used to gain effects as well as other things. The Totempedia will give more information about some of the ceremonies that can be performed. Okay. So we need to get some leather. The cow summon ceremony can be used to summon 2 cows. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a look at our book. So we need the buffalo? No. Basic of ceremonies. Okay. We need many different instruments. 2 drums or 2 to 3 wind chimes. If you hold a rattle in your main hand and a flute in your offhand, you can play them both at the same time. Okay. So I'm going to need a rattle. How do I make a totem rattle? So we need 3 logs and a buffalo tooth. Well, I don't have a buffalo tooth yet. Let's see. What are the drums? Totemist drum. We need leather. Okay. And let's see. Entity drop from a cow, but I don't see how to summon a cow. Which one? Rite of spring? Growth and fertility. Nearby animals. No. We need to get the animals. That's for plants. Speed. Give water breathing. That's kind of nice. That's not what I want. Buffaloes. Whale poo. There's another page, but that's all locked. So how do I do this? No. Song of the Cows. Can be used to summon 2 cows. Okay, so we need our flute. We have our wind chimes. We have stuff to put up our wind chimes. So, go back down here. And then go down here. All right, so I need to put you here. And that's not going to be even. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. Break these. And then like that and like that. Nope, wrong one. This one. And then 1 more. Whoops. This one here. Okay. Now let's hang up our wind chimes. Wind chime, wind chime, wind chime. All right. Looks good to me. So, totem pole is not doing a ceremony. Try playing instruments while sneaking to start one. Well, that wasn't what I wanted. Okay. But I don't want... Oh, maybe it has to be an empty hand? No. That's not working. How do we... No. Oh, let's try this. Offhand. Lick. There we go. Song of the Cow. All right. That should give us some cows. Look at that. I got cows. Why is this cow in the floor? I mean, that is less than ideal, Mr. Cow. Can you come out of the floor? Where did the other cow go? The heck? Oh, there he is. I'm like, where did the other cow go? Alright. Got one. I mean, I would really appreciate it if you would come out of the floor there, cow. Every once in a while he pops up just enough that I can hit him. Come on. Alright. He killed the cows. Woohoo! Okay, now I get an animal net, and then we get the drum. So we'll need 2 drums. Do we have 3 leather? We do. We actually have 5 leather. Kind of cool. Put down some more lights so we have plenty. Don't want it to get too dark. Yeah, we're already in deep doo-doo. Let's see. We have FTB blocks, or FTB chunks, so I think we're gonna have to chunk load all of this so that we don't get blown up. Because that would be less than ideal. Alright, because I'm pretty sure we've got mobs up here somewhere. By the looks of it. So, let's see. That one. Right. The only mobs I really worry about, of course, are creepers. Those are the most worrisome. It says we have mobs, but I don't see any. So I think we're okay right now. But at least we chunk loaded it, so at least a creeper can't blow up our stuff and let all the water in, because that part would suck. Alright, so now we need drum. I don't have enough stuff for drums. We need more logs. Let's plant another tree. Let's also sleep. Okay. Tree. And we have any more cobblestone? We do not. Nope. I don't know if I have any cobblestone, so let's see. We do. We have enough to make at least one more stone axe, so that's good. And then maybe now we can make the drum? No. What am I missing? The log. Oh, wool. We need string. And I don't have string. I don't think. So we can get it from the strainer if we strain leaves. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to drain some leaves. Alright, let's do that. So we'll put the leaves in there. Get that other flint mesh out. And hopefully we get some string, maybe? Alright, so we did get enough string to make one wool. Unfortunately, we are going to need more. Let's put all of the leaves in there. I have copper shears somewhere. Let's see. At least I thought I still had copper shears. Maybe I lost them. Ah, there they are. It's like, I'm pretty sure we had them still. Alright, this magic tree grower, and this. Alright, another big clump of leaves. And we'll put those leaves in there as well. Now, in the meantime, while I'm waiting to get the string, I did go ahead and put stairs over here on top of the planks and then just removed the planks. That way, it's just easier to get back up. I don't have to actually sit there and jump. I can just run and I climb right up the stairs. So that was just a little something extra just because it made life easier. So we're essentially now we're just waiting. We need, let's see, we have 2, so we need 6 more string to be able to make 2 more pieces of wool. So we need 3 more. No, sorry, 5 more. We need 8 total to make 2 more pieces of wool. So I'm just going to wait until we have our wool and then I'll be back. All right, so we did go ahead and get our string that we need to make wool. So let's make that. All right. And then now I should be able to make the drum. Okay, we made the drum. Now I could only make 1. We only had the 1, enough string and enough leather for 1 drum. It does say we might want 2. So I guess I'll put the rest of these leaves in here and let them go. Hopefully we get enough string. We'll need 3 more pieces of wool, so that's 12 pieces of string. So hopefully we'll get that. Okay, so we're gonna go back down here. Let's summon some more cows. So we're gonna sneak click on the chimes and then play our flute. Alright. Alright, we got our cows. One's always gonna get stuck in here, isn't he? I have to wait for it to say cow and then hit it just at the right time. Come on, cow. Come out of the darn glass, would you? There we go. Alright. So we've got more leather, so we have enough leather for more drums. And, but we'll need the drum there. Oh, whoops. I definitely just put the drum on our invisible light. I don't know if it has to go in a certain way. Let's see. Okay. Totemic effects. Okay. Oh, so you can do bat, which makes you fall slowly and negate fall damage. They emanate from a totem pole. They depend on the patterns that you carved into it. Interesting. Protects you against fire, makes you mine blocks faster, damage resistance but slows you down, night vision, speed boost, creepers won't explode, good luck, jump boosts, climb walls like a spider, gives you water breathing, and gives you attack strength. That's interesting. Melody is a magical power. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we need, let's see, we got the drum. Oh, we get another drum, that's nice. Alright, so I could put the drum here and here. I'm hoping that's close enough. And let's see. The Rite of Spring ceremony can be used to convert place saplings into red cedar saplings. The red cedar sapling require a lot of vertical space to grow. Okay. So I need dirt. Don't have any dirt with me, so I gotta go get some dirt. Right. Go back over here. How much string did we get? We've only gotten 4 pieces so far. Dirt. And we have a sapling. That's fine. All right. Let's go back down. Go down here. We could put sapling. Okay. And which thing is it? The Rite of Spring. Okay, so what do we need for the Rite of Spring? That one is flute and then drum. Okay, flute and drum. Okay, that worked. So now we have a red cedar sapling. Nice. All right. Then we need red cedar leaves. Okay. Let's take the dirt with us. And this should be enough room, I think. It says it needs a lot of room. Let's put it in the ground. And do this. And then this one. There we go. Look at that. And we do have our shears. Okay. Alright, that is a big tree. Alrighty. Awesome. So we have gotten our red cedar leaves. Alright. Then we need to make the jingle dress. So for that, we need 3 of these bronze bells, which are 5 nuggets, so 15 nuggets. So that should only be 2 ingots. Over here, sapling. All right, back up here. And let's make our jingle dress. So I need, let's see, 2 bronze ingots. That's going to get me my nuggets. And then I need the bronze bells. All right. Now, I don't think we didn't get paper yet. We're going to have to get to the paper route. So let's take a look at that section of the quest because we have to do that. So we need a log sheet. Left clicking on logs with the knife will create log sheets. Which knife? Maybe the regular knife, like this one? No. That didn't seem to work. But I'm pretty sure if I just use this knife, it just makes a totem base. Not what I want. Left clicking on logs with the knife will create log sheets. Did I just do it wrong maybe? Let's try it again. This. And where's my whittling knife? There it is. Ah, there we go. Look at that. All right, log sheets. We also need the drying table, used to dry items. When waterlogged, becomes the soaking table. Okay, that makes sense. So we need string and logs. Well, funny enough, we've got some string. So make the drying table. Okay. Soaked paper. A soaking table is a waterlogged drying table. Okay. Do I have a bucket? Ceramic water bucket. So we need to put the drying table down and then waterlog it. Okay. Are you now a soaking table? Yeah, soaking table. Okay, cool. So now we're getting that soaked paper, or whatever it wants to call it. Yeah, it's neat. It tells you here soaking table, but here it still says drying table. So we got soaked paper. Okay. And then made in the drying table. So we're going to need another drying table to put the soaked paper in. All right. We have soaked and then dry. All right. And that should get us regular paper. I think that's a pretty neat way, honestly, to make paper. Let's cook up some more meat. Might as well cook the beef we got from those cows we had to sacrifice. All right. And let's put the terracotta away. We could put that away. We'll put the shears away for now. The bucket. All right. Animal net. Okay, cool. So we've got more soaked paper. Put it in here, and that gives us more dry paper. All righty. So we can also make a book. Make a book. And with the book, we can make a catalog for simple block and for flares. Okay. So that's a lot of paper because that takes 3 plus 8, so you would need 11 paper. 3. A whittling knife. Okay. We got a lot. 18 is a good number, it seems like. So we can make another book. All right. And then, don't know if I have any cobblestone left. I think we used it. Oh, no, we didn't either. Wow. All right. We can do the catalog simple blocks. And we could put that in our shop. Like so. And then, oh, neat. You can buy blocks. That's kind of nice. Like if I was like, yeah, I'm really in a pinch for cobblestone, I could just buy it. So that's kind of cool. All right. We got that one. And then we'll need more paper for that other one. The flares. And let's see. I don't think we have another flare gun. We do. We have an unloaded flare. What's the recipe for flare? flare. So there's the unloaded, then there's pinata flare. So you would need a crate flare and terracotta rocks. This one you buy with the, I see. Okay. So we need a few more of these. We're going to need, what was it, 8 more? So I've got 5. I just need 3 more. But we'll make the rest of this, obviously, anyway. We might as well make it into regular paper. We also got the quest for the Simple Blocks catalog. And we should get here. Okay, now we have enough for the flares catalog. Flares. All right. Neat. So if I put flares in, okay. So we can get crate flares. And then, so that's the starting materials. Then you can get a pinata flare. So I can get blue like that. And then use, oh, I would need blue terracotta rocks. Well, that didn't quite go as planned. Okay, so we'll get one more. We'll do the magenta since we have magenta terracotta. Oops. Magenta. No. Green. There, magenta. Okay. And then terracotta. I guess I just have to break it. See. There we go. Now I need to be careful. I can't I don't want to vein mine it and end up breaking all of this. Okay. That should be enough for the pinata. Pinata flare. Okay. And then I can use it. It should send me my pinata. Of course he's stuck at the top. Why wouldn't he be? And I need a stick. Alrighty. I don't know exactly what we got or if it was even worth it, but we got it. Looks like we got a lot of terracotta. Looks like more just starting stuff again. Doesn't look like anything super worthwhile, but we did it. Alright, let's break all this. Alright, soaked paper. Put that in here. Take the regular paper. Okay, so now we did all that. We need the jingle dress. Jingle dress. Right. Perfect. Alright, so now we need to do the buffalo dance. So we have to convert cows into buffaloes. So we're going to need to make cows first. I think I want to rearrange some of this just because of the way that it's keeps putting that darn cow into the glass. So I think we're going to break it all down like this. And then hopefully I can fill all this in like that. Fill in the center. Okay. And then put these back down. We need light. I don't need mobs spawning down here. Thank you very much. All right. So I need another log, which I don't have. Let's go back up here. And I can put a tree here. And get a log. Right. And then put the log in the middle. Use our whittling knife. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Go to base. There we go. All right. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Put our wind chimes back. Okay. There. And 2, 3. All right. Wind chime there. And then we need our drums. So we'll put our drums. Actually, let's put them here. We have our jingle dress. So when I jump, you can see it makes music notes too. Okay. And then we need to do the cow. Nope, that's not what we want. So punch that. This, like that. Okay. Alright, cows are coming. Hopefully the cows don't get stuck. There we go. So we've got cows. Now we need to do the buffalo, which is going to turn them into buffalo. So we need to do the buffalo dance, which is drum and then wind chime. Okay. Drum, wind chime. Ugh, that's not working. Well, that didn't work. Why did that not work? This and this. Come on. My finger is going to get tired here. I'm clicking all the damn buttons. All right. We've turned the cows into buffalo. Fantastic. All right. We can do the hymn of maturity, which is flute and then wind chime. Okay. We could try it. Flute. Whoops. Flute, wind chime. Alright, come on. We're getting there. Come on. There we go. Hymn of maturity. So they should be growing up faster, I think. Maybe once that timer goes down. Or maybe that's how long the hymn of maturity lasts. Because I see it going down quicker, but I don't know how much quicker. That was the hymn of maturity. And what was the other one? Was it the rite of spring? Nearby animals will breed. That's not what we want. Okay, well, I guess they're just gonna grow up. It doesn't look like it's going much faster, but maybe it is. This one, I think, is. Yeah, this one's definitely sped up. So I think we'll have to just kind of let them go and do their growing up thing. All right, so I think that's where we're going to wrap up this episode. We're waiting on these buffalo to grow up, and then we're going to have to do some more rituals with them, I believe, or maybe some buffalo slaughtering, perhaps, but don't tell them. Shh, it's a secret. So in the meantime, though, I think we'll wrap up this episode here. It will be a little bit of a shorter one. Let me know if you guys prefer a longer episode or a shorter episode. But thank you very much for coming out. I appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Also subscribe if you feel so inclined. Thank you again for all of your continued support. My name is Cy Strikeling, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.